welcome to my channel. My name is Rachel Banks, and I plan to bring you beauty to beauty. Okay, guys, so I'm on my way to work this morning. It is a Monday, January the 7th, I think. But anyways, it's back to school for the kids, so a lot of people are back to work. So on this Monday morning, not only are kids going back to school, people going back to work, but it's rainy and it's windy right here in Chicago, so it's a little bit of traffic. Everybody out, and everybody driving like turtles. So we moving at turtle speed this morning, on our way to work. But I got some snippets that I need to share from this past weekend. So I had a really good weekend this past weekend. Saturday I went shopping with my mom. We went to Trader Joe's, Jewel, Save a Lot, Marshall's, TJ Maxx. I think that's the only places that we went because we got a late start. Now we usually hit up a whole bunch of stores. We had got a late start that Saturday because I had told my mom, like, I'm sleeping in. We're not getting up at the crack of dawn to go shopping because we usually go from sun up to sundown. So we went from afternoon to sundown. But it was a good time. And I got a lot of stuff that I needed for the house. Because I had, we went to Target too. Because I had ran out of just about everything from food to toiletries to stuff, you know, like cleaning supplies. I just needed to restock on a lot of stuff. And so we had, the first stop we went to was Target. They had this promotion going on where if you spend $50 on household items like detergent and cleaning supplies, then you get a $15 gift card. So I had did 2 transactions for $50 in order to get the $15 gift cards, and then I applied that to my last transaction. Because I had, like I said, I had ran out of everything. Now my initial thoughts was to go to Sam's Club and get me some stuff from Sam's Club, but I did not because we had stopped at Target. But I think it would have been cheaper and I would have got a lot more in the long run at Sam's Club. Like, you spend a little more money up front, but it's cheaper in the back end, you know what I mean? So yeah, let me throw in some snippets of something. Oh, and I got my, what did I get? My, the first snippet I'm going to show you is my, Imperfect produce box. So I got my Imperfect produce box, where they send you, imperfect, produce that people typically wouldn't buy from the grocery store. So instead of throwing it out, they'll send it to you. So several things you can get stuff that's just imperfect but still good, or you can get things that are close to expiring. Now you have the option of choosing, like, I only want imperfect fruit, I don't want stuff, or imperfect vegetables, I don't want stuff that's close to expiring. You can choose all fruit, you can choose all vegetables, you can choose a mixture of both. I typically choose all vegetables. Now I did get this box on a Friday and I did not open it until Sunday, so let's jump right into that clip first. Okay, so the next thing that I want to show y'all is this candle that I found at TJ Maxx. Oh my god, it smells so good. So good. I got this candle from TJ Maxx and it was only $5, y'all. So let me show you this candle. Okay, so I have not burned that candle yet. I can't wait to burn it to see if it's gonna be as fragrant when I burn it as it is when it's not burned. If it is, I'm definitely going back and getting that particular name brand of candle because the packaging on it is beautiful and the smell is amazing so far. Now once I burn it, I'll find out for sure if it's really, you know, a good quality candle. But for $5, it's like, you know, you can't beat that price. And I love candles, so if that's like a good scent, then I can kind of like burn that in between my Bath and Body Works candles and kind of save those because those are a little more expensive. My Pure One candles are not that expensive, and I use those in between my Bath and Body Works, which is crazy because all of them are 3-wick candles. But it's just the Pure One, they got an amazing sale going on their candles. So the next thing I want to show you all that I got this weekend were these little dang, can't think of the word, but little candles. Let me show you these little candles, and they're from my kitchen. I have these little owls in my kitchen, my little candle holder. So I'm going to show you the candles in the candle holder and the candles. They smell so good, and it's like a nice fragrance to have in your kitchen because it's like you know, like you baking something, like it smells really good. And I also have some other kitchen scents, and I'll probably throw a picture of that in there as well, that I got from Pure One, that I need to go back because I burned 2 of them already. I love it. And it's rosemary, I think, in time, but let me throw in a picture really quickly, so check this out. Okay guys, so also while I was out shopping, we were at Trader Joe's. So I used to get fresh flowers all the time from Mariano's on Fridays because they used to have the bomb.com deal on Fridays on the mini roses. But we went into Trader Joe's and they had the bomb.com on mini roses as well. In fact, I want to say it was a little cheaper because I think I paid $3.99 for like a bunch of roses. So let me insert a picture of the roses that I got in my bathroom. And I did end up getting 2 bouquets. I got one for my kitchen, one for my bathroom, and then I got 1 miniature rose plant for work. So I have to take a picture once I get to work of my miniature rose plant, and then I'll throw a picture of that in behind the picture of my bathroom as well. And I want to say even that plant was $3.99. Like, it was ridiculous. And I know that Trader Joe's has really, really good sales on their plants and flowers. So, because I think I had got a basil plant. Oh, no, I wanted to get a basil plant, but I was like, I don't know, because I didn't want to kill it. I think this year coming up, I'm going to put a planter outside my window and put some fresh herbs outside my kitchen window so that I could just pick them. But then I was like, at the same time, while I want to do that, I'm scared of spiders, and ain't nobody got time for that foolishness in the window. Okay, so, but let me insert a picture of the roses that I got. Okay, and while I was out at TJ Maxx, where I had got was it at Marshall's? I think it was either at TJ Maxx or Marshall's. Let me think. Oh, because when we were in Target, we had saw these beautiful flowers. So let me insert a picture of the flowers that I had saw at Target that I want to go back and get. But each little sprig, like the little sprig of flower was like $12 each, 10 to $12 each, which you would need like at least three or four of them. So that's $40. Plus the vase was like $50. Like it turned into something that was pretty expensive. So I said I would come back for that. Because that wasn't my intention. That wasn't in my budget for yesterday to be out buying these flowers in the vase. Now, I'm not going to say I'm not going to get it, because I still need to get this console table in my front room. So where my Christmas tree was, and I'll insert a picture, where my Christmas tree was a little table. I didn't put the table back, the little, like a little side table. I left it over by the couch, where I had put it when I put the Christmas tree in there. And that's gonna be my inspiration to get the console table that I want to get for my front room. Like, my front room will be complete once I get the console table and get the little decorative pieces for the console table. I still need a few pieces for the wall, but for the most part, once I get that console table and the decor that needs to go on top of it, my front room for the most part will be complete, and I would just need to finish up my dining room. But anyways, I have found these flowers, hydrangeas, I think that's how you say it, flowers, because I'm always mispronouncing something. Flowers at either TJ Maxx or Ross, and you got like a bouquet of them, like 3 for $12. So I got that to add to my vase. So I'm super excited about that. Let me insert a picture of the vase. Now I still need a little table, so I'm going to put my vase on a little table, because right now it's just sitting on the floor. You will see it in the picture, and it's cute, but I'm used to having hardwood floors, so it will sit upright. But because it's carpet, it's not, like a solid surface, so it's easily knocked over. So like all of those green dried flowers that's in there, and I had that for a while, and I wonder if I have a picture of it when I first got it. But anyways, when I first got it, it was real bushy and pretty, and now it's not as bushy as it used to be, and that's why I'm trying to add flowers to it, because the kids keep knocking it over, or whatever. In fact, I have a picture of my daughter knocking it over with her Barbie car, when I put those big flowers in there. So it doesn't stand a chance on the floor between the cat and the kids. So I want to get like a little table for right there, but I want like a small one, because I'm a minimalist. I want furniture. Like, I'm not the type of minimalist that doesn't want anything, but I don't want a lot of bulky stuff. I like to see free spaces. It just makes it seem more clean, especially when you have small kids. I think if you have too much, then they will start to clutter the space too, and then it would just I need free spaces. I need to see what's going on. So I want to get a small table, and I had saw one in TJ Maxx and was tempted to get it. It was $19, but when I got to the counter, and I'm always like this, when I got to the counter, I was like, no. It was black, because it really wasn't what I had envisioned. It was what I needed, but not what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? So, because it really is all just the want. I really don't need any of the stuff. But it would have done the part, but I need something that's gonna fulfill my, like, I want to be satisfied. I don't want to get it and then in a couple of months want to replace it because I'm tired of it. Like, it was one of them type of pieces where I could tell I could easily probably get irritated with it. And most of the decor that I have in my house right now are pieces that I absolutely love, so I'm not tired of the pieces at all, and I probably wouldn't get tired of it anytime soon. Okay, guys, so I I am obsessed with those little hydrangeas. I need to still fluff them out a little bit, but they are so gorgeous to me, and it adds like that pop of pink, because I have the pink flowers on my, as you saw on my table. Well, I forgot what you call that table. My man is all over the place right now. Is it a cocktail table? The table in between the couches, the cocktail table. And I got those flowers from Pier 1 on sale. That was like a good deal. I got that vase and them flowers on a good deal. It was at a Pier 1 where they were doing like this, these trial prices where everything in there was discounted, and they were trying to see if people would be would buy it more if it was at a discount price. I don't even think they have that store anymore, but it was good. I used to look, what is this car doing? This car, okay, y'all, why is this car driving on the side of the, you know, the ramp where, or whatever you call that little strip where the police and stuff are supposed to go? This car then just sped off down there. Where the police? Okay, because he was driving like a nut. But anyways, I had got those flowers from Pier 1 and that vase from Pier 1, and it was like a deal for me. And those pictures that are hanging above that couch, you know, like it's just incorporating all the pink. And then I have a picture in my front room that has pink in it that I've had for a long time. Kind of what inspired me to start incorporating a little bit of pinks with the teal, with the gray, with the gold in the front room, and then incorporating a little bit of pink so it can kind of like make sense in the dining room with the silver. So the dining room is silver, got silver accents, and the front room has gold accents. And I know that people do like the mixed metals. I'm not there yet. I like it to be separate. I like the gold accents in the front room and my silver accents in my dining room. And I lean towards gold accents more than anything, to be honest. But I had got that vase and it was gorgeous. It was gorgeous in the chrome versus the gold. So that's why it's gold. I mean, it's chrome or silver in the dining room. Now my bedroom accents are gold. But anyways, that's a whole different story. Hey guys, so I also, when I was at Trader Joe's, I had bought a bunch of vegetables, trying out some new stuff. I had bought this tempura cauliflower. Oh my god, y'all, it was so good. Now me and my one son, he's the youngest twin, he sometimes calls himself a vegetarian because he loves vegetables more than anything else. But anyways, he was into the tempura cauliflower just like me. We both ate it all up, to be completely honest. My other son, he said it was good, but he didn't want no more. And my daughter was like, she didn't like the breading on it. She was just like, why does the cauliflower have breading on it? So she was like tearing the breading off and eating just the cauliflower by itself. Because I guess she was like, why are my vegetables fried? I don't need them fried. Which is cute. But anyways, me and my son tore that stuff up with the sauce on it. It had a nice little amount of heat, but not real heat. Like just a little like that. Not no real heat, but it was good. So I would definitely buy more of that. And I got a few little vegetables that I am going to be trying, and I'll share with you all when I make my recipes. And while I was at Trader Joe's, I had ended up getting some ground turkey because they had a good sale on ground turkey, and they had a good sale on tomato sauce. They had roasted garlic and basil tomato sauce. I want to say the bottle was like 99 cents or something like that. So I grabbed 3 of those, and I grabbed 2 bags of pasta. And I want to say, no, I think the pasta was 99 cents, and the cans of tomato sauce was No, bottles, not cans. The bottle, you know, like the regular spaghetti sauce they sell, the marinara sauce. I think it was like $1 or something, but it was really good. And so I had a bunch of Italian sausage, ground Italian sausage left over from when I made lasagna from Thanksgiving. So I just took that out, thawed it out, and then paired it with the ground turkey, added some diced tomatoes. So I get the diced tomatoes in a can and I rinse them really good because I don't like that. I think they put like citric acid to preserve it in the tomatoes, and I don't like that flavor, so I always rinse my tomatoes regardless of whether it's diced or the whole tomatoes that you cut up yourself. I usually rinse them off really good before I add them to my sauce. So I added those to my sauce, and of course I added like tons of garlic. I love black pepper and like marinara sauce. I added tons of black pepper, and then I added Italian seasonings, a little sugar to kind of cut some of the citrus. I added sea salt, the black pepper, and tons of garlic and olive oil, and it was so good. It was very simple, and I mixed it with rigatoni, and then I put it in a big pan. So I made baked rigatoni. So I put it out, you know, boiled it until it was pretty much not done all the way, but done enough. You know what I mean? Where if you was to eat it right then and there, it would be undercooked. And so I added the sauce to it, put it in the oven, and then put a mozzarella cheese on top and parsley to, you know, add some color. So let me insert a clip of that. It was really good, y'all. What I took for lunch today was some of the leftover pasta. It was really, really good. And I only took a little bit so I could do a little bit of portion control. I did pick up some yogurts while I was at Trader Joe's because they had for 99 cents. I don't know if that's the normal price or if they were on sale. But whenever I find yogurt that is less than $1, I pick them up because I like yogurt, but I just don't want to spend an arm and a leg for yogurt because, you know, we got more food we need to buy. So I got that, and I got my jasmine rice while I was there. I love jasmine rice, and my mom picked some up for the first time too at Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's, y'all. I think it's the most affordable store that sells like good quality food. Like, I love Trader Joe's. I mean, I just love it. I had got and I had stopped at Save-A-Lot to get some chicken because they had a sale on Purdue chicken. I think it was like 79 cents a pound for drumsticks and 79 cents a pound for chicken thighs, which is all the reason why I need to go ahead and get me a deep freezer, because when you catch sales like that, you need to rack up on it. And unfortunately, I was only able to get a few because my freezer is not that big, because I just have a normal standard freezer. So it's not that big to hold a whole lot of meat. And when you have a big family, you need to, you know, catch savings like that and rack up. Because we went to Jewel, like right after we had went to Save-A-Lot, we went to Jewel, and they had chicken legs. And I was asking Mom, I'm like, do you think this was a mistake? Their chicken legs was $14 for a pack. The same pack that I got from Save-A-Lot for like $3 and some change because it was on sale was $14 and some change at Jewel. They was pricing their chicken like they was Whole Foods. Like, now I love Whole Foods for certain things, but meat is not one, because our family is way too big to buy meat from Whole Foods. That is too expensive for my pocketbook. Okay, but they had their chicken in their price like Whole Foods. Like, it was crazy. I couldn't even believe it. Like, everything in there was pretty much overpriced. It was crazy. $14 for one pack of chicken, that's $20. And when they have their cooked chicken, you can get 12 pieces cooked already, baked for you already for $10. Like, if push came to shove and all of the stores had a price that ridiculous, I would just buy the cooked chicken every day. Like, I would just spend $10 for stuff that's already cooked. I won't have to worry about pan, seasoning, or any of that stuff. If the raw chicken is not even prepared, costs $14. Like, that is ridiculous. I should have took a picture of it. I was just in such shock that it cost that much. Like, it was, and it wasn't like one pack was priced like that, like it was a mistake. Well, it could have been a mistake, but it wasn't like one pack was priced like that. It was like all of them, and they could have put the wrong price in there when they were going around and marking everything. I mean, because that does happen. I remember one time I had went into Jewel and I had got some grapes, and they had an awesome sale going on green grapes. Like, I was like eating green grapes all summer long. I love green grapes, but I was eating green grapes all summer long. And one time, no, not grapes, it was cherries. It was cherries. They had a ridiculous sale on cherries. And you know, cherries are expensive. And I had been eating, so I was eating green grapes and I was eating cherries all summer long. But I was eating these cherries. Oh my God, it was so good. And one time I had went in there and got them, and they forgot to take the sign down, and they forgot to change the price. But no, the price was still the same. No, okay, let me take it back. They had updated the price to the new price, but because I was so addicted to the cherries by then, I was willing to pay that price. When I got to the register, it rang up for the sale that I was getting. And I want to say it was either 89 or 99 cents a pound, really cheap. And I went and grabbed another bag, and the girl was like, well, they forgot to change the price in the system, so I gotta honor it. And let me tell you. And so I tried it again the next day. I'm like, I wonder if they changed the price in the system. They sure did, and got some more cherries. I was cherried out this past summer. I ate so many cherries and green grapes, it was crazy. That was like my thing this past summer, was the cherries and the green grapes, because they had good deals all summer long on cherries. I don't know what it was, but they were good. Like, they was really they were really good. Okay guys, so hopefully you all really enjoyed this video. It was just a few little items that I had got this past weekend from the store, just to share some hot items that are out there that are cute, inexpensive, affordable. I can't wait to light that candle, y'all. And it's so gorgeous. I think I'm gonna keep the candle, even if, okay, this car is a nut. Even if I don't, it doesn't smell good, I'm just gonna keep the outside, because the outside is so beautiful to me. I love it. And hopefully I don't throw away the lid, because I would want to keep the lid too, because the whole thing is just really pretty. I love those flowers so far. I think once I sit it up on the table and fluff it out a little bit more, it will look even better, because I haven't had time to do that yet. And I can't wait to get my console table, but you know, take one step at a time, do little pieces here and there. The most important thing is keeping your house smelling good and clean, okay? But anyways, hopefully you all really enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you subscribe to my channel, like and share my videos. And to all my existing subscribers, I appreciate your support. Thank you so very much, and I will talk to you all soon.